Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly general reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of June 30th. And I would like to give a very special thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed and sharing it with others. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And the lovely comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right. And your first card out. The King of Pentacles. Making investments for yourself in the future. You know, mutual funds, RSPs. You're taking care of business this week because you want things to grow. You want money in the bank, you want money in the future, and you're taking the necessary steps this week, I see, to bring that into your life. You know, it'll be slow going, but this investments, you're investing in yourself and your life going forward. So good on you. And the Ten of Swords, yeah, that's all right. Painful changes. Something has come to an end. Maybe, you know, looks like for some of you, there's been some pretty deep wounds, betrayals. People have let you down. You know, this looks like something has failed and it's caused you definitely stress and worry about it. And now you're understanding that it has also held you back. So you're, picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, being done with who has ever done this to you. 100%. You won't turn around. You don't have to. It was done to you. You didn't do it to somebody else. And you're understanding that now. So you're forgiving yourself. It was a terrible learning curve. But now you're moving forward. And the Chariot. Look at you. Definitely moving forward. You know, you have that momentum, you're taking action, you're understanding that you want things to change, and the only way they're going to change is if you get moving on it. And that's what you're doing this week. You're taking the necessary steps to get out from a dead-end situation. You're healing yourself, and you're in control of this. And that's what you're doing. You're making sure that it doesn't ever happen again, and you're going in a direction that you envision for your future, and you're the master of this, and that's what you're telling yourself. You're in control. I'm making this happen. And for others, and as well for others, it could be taking a trip as well, maybe something that you wanted to do for quite some time. You're making sure that your vehicle is up and running and in good repair, and you're just getting away for the weekend. And the Three of Pentacles, well, there's this teamwork for sure, for many of you. Now, this could be you're learning something or you're teaching something to somebody else. Because you are a very good teacher. You have definitely learned a lot in your life. You're very skilled. And you make things look so incredibly easy. Though it wasn't easy to learn. But now that you've mastered it, you can share it with others. So this may be that your boss comes to you and gives you a more leadership role with the pay as well. But there's definitely money here to be had. And the Queen of Wands, look at you. You are definitely taking action. You're taking the leadership role in your life and progress going forward. This is very lucky for those who take that bold move, and you've made other ones in your past, and this one you're doing it again, but it's because you can visualize something, and once you do, you go for it. You don't hold back, and a lot of people find it really hard to believe that you do this, but you make it easy on yourself because it's a vision that you have, and you just go for it. You take action, you have completion and drive to complete whatever it is you choose to move forward on. And the Death card. All right. Well, you're definitely making sure you're having that final door closed behind you. and you must do this in order for new doors and better horizons to open for you. You have a vision of what you want to have in your life, and that's where you're going. Yes, you've had to, step on a few eggs, crack a few eggs in order to get to where you are, to make that omelet, but you're happy. You'll have a little bit of sadness and remorse over what has, you've had to endure to get to where you are, but it's over and it is now. And you can move into the future going forward, knowing sure that you won't repeat what you've already learned. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, definitely a trip here for some of you. You're going to hear from somebody. They're going to make it maybe an invitation for you to come for a visit, something like that, and off you go. And you're going to be very happy that you take this trip. For others of you, this could be a trip looking into your future. Maybe you're traveling for a job or an interview, or just looking for the next area in your life where you want to move in some cases. So you're definitely having a different opportunities present themselves to you this week. And you're using your head over your heart. You're really thinking clearly. You're not just, doing this without forethought. You're making sure that it will pan out the way you envision it before you make that next move. And look at that. You should be proud of yourself. You're finally getting public recognition. You taking your victory lap, and you have succeeded where most would have failed. So enjoy what you've accomplished. Give yourself that pat on the back. It's most well deserved. You've done all that you said you were going to do. What more could you want? And the Six of Cups. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, familiarity, happy. You're having memories. You're communicating with others, which brings up happiness in your life, a smile back on your face. You're realizing just how far you've come from where you were, and it makes you realize that maybe you've thought of something or doing something when you were very young, and now as your life is older, you look at it and go, I actually did that. And a lot of us do that, and that's what you're doing this week. You're, having those childhood memories that make you flood with, a heart of happiness. And there you go. 7 of Rods, standing behind your decisions. And it's been, quite some challenges for some of you to do this. But those difficult challenges that you had to face and overcome, you have. And now you're looking at it, defending your choices and where you're going and what you're doing. And that's it. You've drawn that line in the sand. Nobody's going to knock you off your pedestal. And you're changing direction and moving forward. Oh, yes. And the 5 of Swords. So there's definitely been conflict, disagreements. You've had to face some difficult challenges as well as overcome your own challenges. And you've done that. It's not that you won at all costs, because that's not what you were doing. You have been in a position or a place before that people didn't treat you fairly. They just... And you knew it, and you picked up on it, and you wanted to change, and the only way that you could change that was move in some cases, and that's what you've done. You've, understood that people are not allowed to talk to you a certain way or treat you a certain way. They are to respect you, and if they're not going to, you just walk away. You cut them out of your life, and you just do your own thing. And the 7 of Cups, look at that. Opportunities are knocking. A wish fulfillment coming true for some of us. And you're daydreaming more this week than you probably have in a while of all the things that you want to accomplish and do and go. And you're realizing that you can not only dream it, you can have it by taking one step at a time. And that's what you're doing this week. You're figuring out which one you want to do first. You're going to pick that and you're going to go forward with it. And the Lovers, beautiful. Yeah, there's some choices here that you are making that is going to fulfill you and your relationships. This is a union that is going to be one that lasts for a very long time. You know, you're just very passionate about all that you agree on. You feel deeply about your choices, and you have the strength to follow through on it. You know, if this is a relationship that you've been in for a long time, this could be the rekindling of it. You know, it goes on for a very long time. Maybe you're getting engaged. This could be you renewing your vows for some of you. But this is a partnership that makes you realize that you have reached the gold ring and you're quite happy. You know, your career now is in the position of the way that you had hoped and anticipated it. The people around you are getting along and you feel more invigorated moving forward. So what a relationship you have. But that choice you make this week will set you free. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card, but you are definitely moving here in a new realm. You're letting something out of your past go finally, and so that you can turn a new page in your life. All right. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Isn't that perfect? And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.